Welcome to On the Couch with Norambeji, your masters in world creation. On the Couch, as you all know it, is our fun, no hold back space where anything is discussed, and trust me, nothing is off limits. Here, we're trying to create another type of wealth, knowledge. My name is Chinedu, and I'll be your host for today's episode. Our topic today is articulated, batified, obedient. Online citizens, do you have your PVC? With me in the studio are my colleagues, Samuel, Pelumi,
hello,
and Oladimeji.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to today's episode of On the Couch. Do you have your PVC?
I was just going to ask you that question. Do you have your own PVC? Because I've had mine since.
You've had yours since.
Are you part of the online citizens or you have your PVC?
I'm an online citizen. Very, very proud. Very, very proud.
I don't think we should even be separating this thing to online and offline citizen. As long as you're a citizen of Nigeria, you're seeing how the things are right now in Nigeria.
Do you want to go outside and vote that day?
I will be there. I will be there. But there's something you have to understand now. This is no longer about a group of people who want to favor a particular person. This is about people being tired of what we have now.
Do you have your PVC?
I have.
Are you going
and I'm going to be at the election point to the end of that day. Till my candidate wins in that particular district. Because this is a matter of people being tired of what we already have. This is what you see online or what you see on social media is a group of people who are fed up with the system.
So is social media presence enough to address this issue?
No,
so because we have a lot of people ranting on social media, so how do you think that would translate into election poll, opinion poll in 2020?
We have seen how social media works in helping candidates win elections.
What sense?
Okay, exactly. Hold on, please. Okay, looking at last election and the role social media played, and the election before it actually, and then comparing it to this coming election and the activities on social media, how do you juxtapose these two elections?
So I believe that let's look at what has happened within the period of some months ago, last year coming to this year. We see that the government banned social media. This present government, if you remember, in 2015 or so, where they removed Goodluck Jonathan, you can see what they did on social media.
Okay.
You get projecting the wrong things the things this government have not done, and then propagating the things that the area is failing. So, and they did that via social media. So social media is actually a very strong tool, and what we are seeing now is more pronounced. You get, and so you should actually be scared about what we are saying. Right? You should actually be concerned about what we are saying.
While I agree with you, the essence and how important social media is, I think government didn't ban social media. It was a segment of it. It was Twitter, and now
a very crucial segment of social media.
We were making noise on Twitter. We were making sure that
have you
putting
gotten
on the government.
PVC
At least we are making noise. We are putting pressure on the government.
So we should be addressing online citizens.
Who was scared of us?
Pelumi, do you have your PVC?
Well, I do not have.
How do you think your contribution on social media is going to change or affect the current scenario on ground?
We actually put pressure on the government. They are scared of us on social media.
I believe the fear should not. If the fear is not translated to victory for the person you are supporting, then it doesn't yield anything.
Well,
so I believe that as much as we want to paint the online picture set of people, we should be actively offline. You get so. I will be there.
Let me ask you one question. With the current activity on social media and the whole trend, which of this, party or candidate would you think is sparking this entire movement?
Obviously, it's obedience.
No, so they are saying. I believe. Sorry to cut you. So I believe that this is not just a group of articulated, obedient, ratified set of people. I believe what we are seeing right now on social media, are people that are fed up with the system. Do you understand? There are people that are fed up. So in a case scenario, to paint a picture, right? There was a time a social media person was like maybe made a comment about a candidate, and then our Peter Obi said, okay, please, people should be careful about the comments he made. And then somebody online under his timeline just said, Oga, please, this is not about you.
Okay.
You know, you tell the candidate, this is not about you. Do you get? This is about us fighting for our father's land.
Okay, so I was going to say that yes, social media is extremely essential to winning an election, especially in this contemporary world. But however, if you are ranting online, making noise online without having your PVC, because the PVC that legitimates you to become an electorate. So although I know that is essential, because when you do sensitization, for instance, in 2015, according to Google Trend, Buhari's name was the most searched person in 2015 because of the effect of social media. That had influence on the election in 2019. If you look at even the Western world, from Barack Obama, the trend to Trump, in fact, Trump remains the most active person on social media.
That brings us to the point that online warriors too are contributing.
Please
hold
your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. Are you saying that social media has come to play a key role in electioneering process?
Absolutely.
Now, I believe it's a tool. But in 2015 too, you can remember where Buhari himself brought about a march where people came out and marched against the government.
So the sensitization
was
on social media. People got to know about it.
They did it on social media, but they didn't only keep that social media stand. You get? They also came out physically offline to express their.
So I tell you, most times activities on social media, online, translates to offline activities most times. So like ranging from the time of NSAS, right? The movement actually started online. So for instance, I don't watch BB Niger, but when I go through my timeline, maybe after work when I'm exhausted, I just see some highlights and it keeps me informed. So that gives me like a view of what has happened probably in the past. So you can't actually rule out the essence of social media.
You can't.
However, but it is important that we understand that it's not just enough to be making noise on social media.
Exactly.
You need to
please hold that thought. In terms of the noise on social media, the major conversation here is online citizens. Do you have your PVC, right?
Absolutely.
Now, with the current noise on social media, the movement on ground. I mean, initially, some of those people said the noise on social media were just coordinated by 4 people in a room, and then you started seeing the match, for a specific candidate or party. Sorry, please hold on, please hold that up. All right. Now, my question is, with what you have seen so far, the crowd you see on the streets going about their 1 million march, 10 million march, how many of this percentage do you think would be converted into actual voting bloc out of 100 with what you have seen so far?
So if you look at statistics available, the data available to us, you see that there has been a transition, like positive transition, from mere online citizens to owning PVC actively. So what social media does to a large extent is to create awareness. For instance, whoever becomes the next president of Nigeria, social media helps us to amplify the person's personality, which is going to dovetail to economic implications. If I perceive that this person is competent enough, then it will attract FDIs and the likes. So the point there is that while it's important to own PVC so you are able to vote, is as well social media presence and participation is also very crucial to winning an election.
For example, during I think mid-June, there was this social media campaign that was going on. I think the activity took place in Abuja. Fowls and some other celebrities came up that everybody should make way to Marina, get your PVCs and all that. With the online warriors, we tweeted it everywhere.
I feel like this year online.
I feel like this is
you as an online warrior.
We should talk about how do we.
Apart from the fact that actively online on social media, I may not actually go out there. I educate people around me. online warriors or citizens rather are also important. But acknowledging him to make sure that my intention is to actually go out there to get my PVC, which I would definitely
I like that. Mr. Dimeji?
So I believe essentially within an election is more of technical activities than online. However, online is good for sensitization. So I believe that anyone who is making noise online should also go out there actively to get their PVC so that we can make our country a better place.
Thank you very much, guys. All right, thank you, viewers. We have come to the end of our discussion today. Online citizens, do you have your PVC? We would obviously continue this conversation down in the comment section. You can also subscribe to our channel and ensure that you stay tuned to every new episode of Our On The Couch. Thank you very much.